is up my YouTube? Oh, why does Ishtar say this? Hi, I'm Lily Priestess, filling in for Ishtar. He wants me to talk about a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype he created called the Anomalous Archive Archetype, or Triple A for short. This archetype he made was inspired by a fan base that he just got into called the SCP Foundation. I think he wanted me to talk about this archetype he made because I know a lot more about Yu-Gi-Oh than him. Also, a friend of his named Lumerous started doing real Yu-Gi-Oh archetype reviews and wanted to put his own twist on it. Also, he told me that this is his return to Yu-Gi-Oh on the channel. Well, I guess let's start with the main deck monsters. I will be going in level and alphabetical order, so we will start with Cryptid Observer. This card is a level 3 Wind Beast Tuner monster with 1200 attack and 800 defense. Its effect reads, if you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an Anomalous Archive card, draw one card. Okay, so let's start off with the fact that this card is a tuner, so there is going to be some synchro monsters in the archetype. This card can special summon itself if you don't have any monsters on the field. That reminds me of Cyber Dragon and Link Slayer's effects. The effect of being able to reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's an Anomalous Archive card, you get to draw one card, so you just add the revealed card to your hand, or do you put it back, shuffle the deck, then draw? I'll ask Ishtar about it later. Next monster is Temporal Enigma Entity, and is that a toaster? Anyway, this monster is a level 3 light fairy tuner monster with 1000 attack and 1400 defense. Its effect reads, if this card is banished, you can target one banished Anomalous Archive card. Add it to your hand. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can banish one Anomalous Archive card from your graveyard. 2 cards in, and we get the gimmick of this archetype. This archetype banishes your own monsters to make them stronger. And again, why a toaster? Next monster is Anomaly Researcher. This monster is a level 4 light spellcaster monster with 1600 attack and 1200 defense. Its effect reads, when this card is normal summoned, you can add one Anomalous Archive spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Short and simple. Why aren't more Yu-Gi-Oh effects like this? Next monster is Containment Specialist. This monster is a level 4 Earth Warrior monster with 1800 attack and 1600 defense. Its effect reads, once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Negate its effects until the end of this turn. Negation is a big part of modern Yu-Gi-Oh! So good for Ishtar for adding a card that negates even if it's just one monster. The next monster is Eldritch Containment Chamber. This monster is a level 4 Dark Machine monster with 1600 attack and 1200 defense. Its effect reads, when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Anomalous Archive monster from your deck to your hand. Searchers are always good for a deck, and this card will come in handy for a spell card we will get to. The next monster is Spectral Observer. This monster is a level 4 Dark Zombie monster with 1400 attack and 1000 defense. Its effect reads, when this card is special summoned, you can target one Anomalous Archive monster in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. If this card is banished, you can special summon one banished Anomalous Archive monster in face-down defense position. First off, how do you special summon a monster face down? And second, why does this monster have such low stats? It allows you to special summon Charade, but not everyone is going to play a deck that banishes your cards. The next monster is Void Manipulator. This monster is a level 5 Dark Spellcaster monster with 1900 attack and 1500 defense. Its effect reads, once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, banish it until the end of your opponent's next turn. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 2 Anomalous Archive monsters from your graveyard. Special summon this card. I see why that last card can bring back a monster when banished also, being able to banish an opponent's monster for a turn. Sounds like number 70, Malevolent Sin's Effect. The final monster is the main deck's boss monster, SCP Prime Guardian. This monster is a level 7 light psychic monster with 2500 attack and 2200 defense. Its effect reads, cannot be normal summoned set. Must be special summoned by tributing 2 Anomalous Archive monsters. Once per turn, you can banish one card your opponent controls. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon one Anomalous Archive monster from your graveyard. Another card that banishes an opponent's monster and can special summon an opponent's monster when destroyed. Plus, the good stats make this a good boss monster for a deck like this. Now let's move on to the...
Lily, we need to get going.
What's the problem, Ishtar?
The mayor said that he spotted demons on the east side of town.
Okay, well, I need to get going, so we will talk about the rest of the cards next time, so see you later.